Clara never worked the overnight hours before. But when the hospital's switchboard operator position opened for the graveyard shift, she jumped at it. Extra pay, quiet nights, and no more screaming babies over the PA system. Her first night was blissfully uneventful. Midnight passed, then 1 a.m. She listened to the soft hum of fluorescent lights and the distant beeping of monitors. Every so often a nurse would dial in for a room check, and Clara would patch them through. At exactly 3:14 a.m., the line clicked. Room 312. She pressed the button. No response. Room 312 was empty. She frowned and put the receiver down. A glitch, she thought. 10 minutes later, it rang again. Room 312, she answered. Static. Then quite clearly, a soft, female voice. Help me. Clara tapped her headset, enchanted by the unusual call. Just a moment, she said firmly, and pressed the emergency light line. She opened her drawer for the code list, but when she looked back up, the line was silent. No red light. The switchboard showed no active call from 312. Her heart pounded. She dialed the nurse's station. Hi, it's Clara in switchboard. Is anyone assigned to room 312? Silence. A cough. Then the nurse, groggy, replied, Room 312, that wing's closed for renovation. No patients there. Clara's blood ran cold. But I just got a call. The line cut off. She stared at the phone. A fresh ring. Room 312. She swallowed and answered. Hello? This time the voice was urgent. I'm here. The static cleared, as if someone had commandeered the line. She felt a chill sweep the room. Where are you? She asked. Underneath. Clara's fingers trembled. Underneath what? Beneath the bed. She stepped away from the desk and, with uneasy curiosity, peered into the tiny office next to the emergency phones. The bed was folded against the wall, part of a rarely used on-call resting area. Clara pulled it down, lamp illuminating metal legs and a thin mattress. At first, nothing. Then a faint voice. Please, lift me. Across the floor, her desk drawer rattled open by itself. The code list slipped out, blank pages. Clara gasped, dropped the receiver and ran toward the bed when something cold wrapped around her ankle. She yelped and slammed on the emergency light button, flooding the corridor with harsh white light. The phone line went dead. On her screen, a single incoming call from room 312 glowed. She stared. Then the corridor's far end went dark. The light above the nurse's station cut out, plunging everything into blackness, except the eerie glow of the switchboard. Clara yanked her ankle free and bolted for the main desk. She hit the all-clear buzzer, summoning security. The lights flickered back on. Footsteps thundered down the hall. Moments later, 2 guards burst in. Clara pointed at the bed. Someone was under there, calling me. They searched the closet, the resting cot, even behind the desk. Found nothing. No hidden crawl spaces, no wires or prank devices. Just an old rotary phone beside the switchboard, its cradle broken. Clara didn't sleep the rest of her shift. The next morning, the hospital announced they'd discovered a forgotten patient, an elderly woman who'd fallen during renovation work in 1978, her body never retrieved from beneath the folded bed. They decommissioned room 312 and sealed the wing. But Clara still hears that voice in her nightmares. Help me, lift me. Sometimes, when the phone rings at 3:14 a.m., she answers, knowing the line is dead. And she waits, fearing that next time, something might crawl out from beneath.